Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Kirby 64 in this Redux walkthrough of mine. Parts of this walkthrough are uploaded at noon and 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every weekday. So, just a quick thing, I've already completed this level, and in recording this level, I actually lost all of my recording equipment. But I am not just going to skip the level, I'm going to go ahead and show this level. I might have already unlocked the next level, but I'm not just going to move on to it. I'm going to play this level, show you where all the Crystal Shards are, and then I'll cover this level in the next part. Okay, so I'm going to go back, record this level, and show you how things are done. It's just unfortunate that my recording equipment acted up, but I'll be okay. So quick thing, what you might want to do is start this level off with the fire ability so that you can just speed run the level. If you constantly push A and B, you'll actually be able to do, you'll be able to do what I'm doing now. You'll be able to just go through the level. Using the fire ability, you'll be able to go through the level at a more rapid pace. And there's no crystal shards early on in the level, so you can just do this as much as you want and get to the level as quickly as you want. Of course, you have to push A and B really quickly, and you kind of just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. You just kind of put your thumb on the A and B buttons and just kind of roll it back and forth. Of course, fly to the top of the screen because you will slowly move toward the ground. Now, really good speedrunners will not slowly move toward the ground, and unfortunately, I'm not a really good speedrunner, but I do know about this tactic, and it does make things much easier. It makes things go by much more quickly, and yada yada yada. However, you cannot keep that ability. You have to inhale this cutter enemy right here. The cutter ability is necessary for 2 crystal shards on this level. The tricky thing, though, is that you need different cutter combinations in order to obtain each one. The first one you need is cutter and bomb. You get that by morphing your cutter ability into this bomb enemy right here, and this bomb fish will explode, so you gotta make sure that you don't get too close to it. Combining cutter and bomb will get you explosive ninja stars. These explosive ninja stars will explode upon impact with an object, like so! Throw it out of a box, the box explodes. Throw it at that, nothing will happen because those enemies are invincible. But you can use this to defeat your enemies with ease. It is a quite fun ability if I should say so myself. And you do need this ability to get the first crystal shard like I was saying earlier. The first crystal shard can be located up here. These platforms will rise up, and if you go inside this little hole right here and fall to the bottom, move slowly to the left, and go over to this green and black platform over here, blow it up, and that's where a crystal shard will be. Unfortunately, I've already obtained it, but it doesn't change the fact that this game was programmed to have a crystal shard there. Okay, step on this rock to get out of here, and you can go ahead and dispose of your ability whenever you'd like because you no longer need it. You need a different cutter combination, though, and that next cutter combination requires that you have cutter and stone. Now, I'm going to bring up a quick topic, and this will make sense later. Masahiro Sakurai is the creator of the Kirby franchise. Masahiro Sakurai did not work on this game. However, he voices King Dedede, which is the penguin that just hit me over here in the first place. There are kind of 2 branches of Kirby games. There are the ones that Sakurai worked on and the ones that he did not work on. Now, here's a quick thing. This is a cutter enemy right here. What I advise is dropping down here, morphing your stone ability into the cutter enemy like so, and then inhaling it. Now, the reason I bring up this whole Sakurai Kirby games thing is because there's a specific way that each of the games are made that Sakurai does not work on. The games that Sakurai does not work on tend to feature different characters than the ones that Sakurai does work on. This cutter stone ability allows you to morph into different stone forms of the characters that appeared in various Kirby games. However, these characters only appeared in the games that Sakurai did not work on. These would be games like Kirby's Dream Land 2 and Kirby's Dream Land 3. The developers of those games made this game. Sakurai worked on games like Kirby Superstar, which carried over characters like King Dedede and Meta Knight. Meta Knight tends to not appear in games that Sakurai did not work on until you get to the late 2000s or so. Anyway, you need the stone cutter ability to open up this passageway over here. And this is a very tricky crystal shard to get. It took me a long time to figure out how to actually get this. What you need to do, oh, by the way, here's another character from Kirby's Dream Land 2 and 3. Okay. What you need to do is become this hamster guy. This guy's name is Rick. He also appears in Kirby's Dream Land 2 and 3, and he really hasn't appeared since other than little cameos like this. Use this to go against the wall and continuously press A, but don't press A too quickly, and use it to climb the wall and get the 3rd crystal shard of this level. So yeah, it's just interesting how Sakurai created Kirby but had no involvement with this game other than voicing one of the characters. Though Sakurai is also the creator of the Super Smash Bros. Series, and at this time he actually was working on Super Smash Bros. Melee. So he was quite busy at the time. It's just weird how there's kind of like 2 different branches of Kirby games. Like you have games like Kirby Superstar, which were made by Sakurai, and then at the same time a separate team of developers makes Kirby games like this in Kirby's Dream Land 3. It's just kind of weird, but pretty much the games that involve characters like Rick the Hamster and the fish thing that I was just a couple seconds ago are games that don't involve Sakurai. This bird thing is only in Kirby games that don't involve Sakurai. It's weird. Or rather, I shouldn't say involve Sakurai, but rather are not designed by Sakurai. Sakurai was involved with this game, but he did not design it. There we go, now I have another life, and the end of the level is right here. Now all I have to do is get the enemy card, and I'll be on my way. Alright. And... ah, gosh darn it, I missed! I missed! Ah! Alright, well, you know... I've already played this level enough times, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get that enemy card off screen. So for now, that about wraps up this part of Kirby 64 in this Redux walkthrough of mine, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time on the next part when I take on this level right here. Bye-bye, humans!